Hi there, I'm Ephraim Gopin of 1832 Communications. Thank you for watching this episode of the Weekly Send, where I help your nonprofit upgrade your email fundraising and marketing efforts. Starting with this episode and over the next couple of episodes, I'm going to teach you best practices for fundraising emails. The goal is to help you craft year-end campaign emails that hit the mark and raise max revenue. Today, I saw a stat which says that working professionals delete half of the emails they get without even opening or reading them. That's an amazing stat. So how can you ensure that more people are opening your emails? There's three things. Number one, who it's from. This email is from the American Red Cross and it says so. So in my inbox, I can already identify who it's from, and that will increase the likelihood of me opening it if I have a relationship with the American Red Cross or I want to hear more from them. Number two, the subject line. And this subject line states, we're matching all donations up to 75K friends. Now, in this case, they use friend because they don't have my first name, but my guess is that in all the other emails where they did have the first name, they personalized the subject line. That helps increase the likelihood of opens. Plus, matching gifts, matching gift campaigns, those raise more for more donors. So it's good to put that in the subject line. That's going to increase the likelihood of somebody opening. And finally, the email address it's from. This is from Red Cross at the AmericanRedCross.org, and the reply to is also Red Cross. I'd like something more personal here. A fundraising email is a one-to-one communication between your organization and an individual subscriber. Have that email address be from somebody at your organization. I'll show you why in just a minute. In terms of the email and how it should look, you want to start with an image here at the top that captures attention. The average read rate of an email is 9 seconds. That's it. Most people, including you and I, skim and scan emails. And if they're going to skim and scan, you want to capture their attention right at the outset. That gets done with a good hero image, a good picture at the top. Then it continues and it opens friend. Again, if you have the first name of the subscriber, personalize the email. We don't know when exactly the next hurricane will hit or who will lose everything after a home fire, and we don't know what path the next wildfire will take. That's why, with the height of disaster season quickly approaching, we need to be prepared to provide life-saving assistance to neighbors across the country. To make sure we have the resources to respond immediately, we're announcing a special 24-hour match opportunity to double your impact. And then the call to action is here. It is bolded, it is underlined, and it's in their brand color of red. So again, if somebody's skimming and scanning, it will stand out. They can quickly read it, see what they want me to do, and then this is a good CTA button. Match my gift now. It's not just donate, but now it's match. I'm going to do something even more. But you know what? Sometimes content isn't enough to get a person motivated or mobilized or encouraged to give. So you got to add a little bit more. Sometimes you got to add an image or a graphic or a GIF or another picture. And in this case, the American Red Cross has done two of those things. One, they've added icons here to show you what each dollar amount receives. And then they've made this into like a kind of image GIF so that you can see what the dollar amount will actually equal because it's a matching campaign. So 95 becomes 190, and it gets you that will help provide comfort kits. 130 becomes 260, and that will help provide families with a disaster cleanup kit. This is great because not only does it show you what the impact of your donation is, but it shows you the double amount as well, which is going to definitely encourage me to give more. And then it continues with some more content. I think this might be a little bit too much content at this point, but it's still maybe necessary to seal the deal with some people. And again, the call to action isn't just donate, it's double my gift now, which is going to encourage more people to give. Here at the end, thank you so much for your help, friend. That should be personalized if they have my name. This vital work is impossible without your support. And then there's an e-signature and the name of the person who's sending it and their position at the American Red Cross, which is great. Again, it's a one-to-one communication, which is why I would have loved if Jennifer's email had been at the top there. So in case I want to reply about this campaign, I know I'm replying to Jennifer directly and not to some generic email address where somebody might or might not get back to me. What's missing here is a PS. Now, in direct mail letters and on emails, people do look at the PS and they do read it. So in a fundraising email, add a PS here which kind of summarizes the entire campaign in one sentence and reminds people it's a matching campaign. People will read that PS and they will act on it. The mobile version, you can see that the picture here at the top stands out. This call to action, this button, the icons, how much your donation will become, they all stand out. It's easy to skim, scan, know what they want me to do, and boom, I'm going to take action. Takeaways for today's episode. Number one, use your name so that when it shows up in my inbox, I can identify who it's from, and it'll make it easier for me to make a decision. Yes, I want to open this. Number two, sometimes content isn't enough. You might have to add an image or a picture or a GIF or an icon in order to seal the deal and get people to act. And number three, don't forget the PS. People do read those, and it's important that you add it at the end of your fundraising emails. Thank you for watching this episode of the Weekly Send. We'll see you next episode.